If you're looking to buy coins, do be sure to check the link in the description for FIFA Coin Zone. They're selling for £5 per 100k on the Xbox and £3 per 100k on the PlayStation. Use the code JOSHA at checkout and you'll get your coins instantly. What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to another episode of FIFA 15 potential January transfers, and today we are going to be talking about 5 more transfer rumours basically. And don't take this series too seriously guys, because it's just a little bit of fun honestly. I mean, some of these rumours that, you know, people start off and then obviously I mention them and then people just seem to go absolutely AWOL on me and, you know, just call me all the names under the sun. But honestly, I'm just doing this for fun. You don't have to take it so seriously. I'm just, you know, I do enjoy talking about transfer rumours, but when you're bringing in names and all that stuff into it, and, you know, it's saying that, you know, all these rumours are bullshit, obviously, what's the point of making the videos? I'm just doing it for fun, and that is, I just wanted you guys to know that before I start on with these players that I'm going to talk about today. But 2 of the players are Sneijder and DEFOE, and of course I'm going to talk about 3 more, and you'll see them in the title. So let's get straight into it with episode 6. On to the first January transfer guys, and we could be seeing VLAAR leave with a possible move away from Aston Villa to Liverpool or Manchester United. They are both in link with them, and, you know, Manchester United have been linked with them in the summer, and let me just tell you, as a Manchester United fan, I would love to see VLAAR over Johnny Evans in the squad at any time and every time. Johnny Evans really does grate my gears. He's an absolutely incredibly bad player in my personal opinion, and I would love to see VLAAR in his place instead, but it seems like Liverpool are trying to pry him away for, I think his cost is about between 8 and 12 million, so somewhere between that I would be happy to pay for that, you know, for a replacement for Johnny Evans, because he is god awful and I hate seeing him start. But I'm sure that's going to be the same for Liverpool fans, that, you know, their centre back pairing is not the best at the moment either, and of course they could do with a little bit of a January upgrade, so maybe that will happen, maybe it won't, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Moving on to the second potential January transfer guys, and we're going to be talking about Wesley Sneijder with a possible move away from Galatasaray to 3 main linked sides at the moment. The first one is going to be Inter Milan, the second one is going to be Manchester United, and the third one is going to be Manchester City. So both Manchester clubs and of course Inter Milan. It looks like the main team that will land a Sneijder deal between, I think it is 10 and 15 or 10 and 14 million. Between that fee, it looks like Sneijder could be on his way to Inter Milan, or maybe it could be on his way to Manchester United or Man City, but it seems like the main team at the moment that he will go to is going to be Inter Milan. I think he already there. I think I'm almost certain he's actually played for Inter Milan before, but I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Let me know in the comments if I am wrong or right. I cannot remember. I feel like I've seen him in an Inter Milan shirt before, but yeah, could be on his way back to Inter Milan, or could be over to Manchester City or Manchester United. I think it's most likely for him to go to Inter Milan at the moment, but, you know, who knows what's going to go on in January. Moving on to the third potential January transfer guys, and we're going to be talking about DEFOE with a possible leave from the MLS club Toronto FC back to the Barclays Premier League with it, you know, under his old manager. I think it was old manager Harry Redknapp, of course, managing QPR at the moment. I'm thinking he was the manager whilst DEFOE was under him, of course, at Spurs, but I'm not too sure. That maybe that's wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right actually. Yeah, let's move on. But he could be moving over to QPR for as little as 4 or 5 million, and, you know, Harry Redknapp has basically just said that this is his main priority to sign DEFOE at the moment, because of course, other than Charlie Austin, pretty much nobody is bagging goals at the moment, and, you know, obviously they need to start bagging goals if they want to secure their Barclays Premier League spot for next year. Moving on to the fourth potential January transfer guys, we're going to be talking about James Milner with a possible leave away from Manchester City to Liverpool or Arsenal. It's a really strange transfer to talk about this, in my personal opinion. It's worth about 8 to 10 million, which in my opinion seems like quite a lot for a player like James Milner. Feels like he's been around for bloody ages, but he's only like 27, I think, 26, 27, something like that. Still got plenty of years in him, and he's just an incredibly versatile player, and I'm assuming that is why Liverpool or Arsenal are after him, because, you know, he seems to be doing pretty well at City at the moment, managed to get in the main 11 pretty much every time, and he even managed to play, you know, his last 2 games for Manchester City, he's played them as striker. It just doesn't make sense for me, but, you know, I thought that was banter as hell when I saw that on Match of the Day, that James Milner was being played as striker, but, you know, he doesn't seem to be doing too bad at that role, so he's an incredibly versatile player, and that is why Liverpool or Arsenal want him in January, I guess. And moving on to the final potential January transfer, guys, we're going to be talking about Lukas Podolski with a possible loan move away from Arsenal to Inter Milan. I think it is until the end of the season, which is going to be like 5 or 6 months, so maybe he'll actually get some game time. You know, Arsenal, or Arsene Wenger should I say, just doesn't really seem to want to play Podolski anymore. He feels like his team is, you know, much better without him, I guess, because he just doesn't seem to be getting the game time, and I think he's, I do think, you know, he still has a great bit of, you know, footballing talent in him, and I think he can do the world of good for Inter Milan, and obviously to get some game time under his belt and come back, and then maybe just start playing some games for Arsenal. Maybe that's what he needs, but you know, just sitting on the bench is not going to do much for him, so a loan move would be fantastic for him. Thank you guys for watching yet another episode of FIFA 15 potential January transfers. Comment down below any transfer rumours you have heard for January, and I will cover them in episode 7. Thank you guys for all the support you've been showing on this series. It really does do well with you guys, and you really do seem to enjoy watching them. So I'll be doing them, you know, probably 2 or 3 a week, and of course, you know, until the January transfer window is shut, and then we'll move on to some more content. But thank you guys for watching another episode, and I will see you guys with another video tomorrow. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.